Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Pisces for the month of December. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. Also, although I'm reading for December, you could be feeling these energies whenever you view this video. And so let's begin. Your first card out is the Dark. And so this is a card of living in the dark, being in the dark about something or about someone. It can also speak to imagined things, imagining things in the dark when you can't see your left. It opens the imagination, you know, to run free. It could be denial. It can indicate that you're turning a blind eye to something. It can also speak to unwelcome surprises, hidden things, and secrets. And I feel like it's a secret. I feel like something comes out, because on this card of the Dark is the Chariot, the Tower, and the Magician. So there was a deception that you, it's like a sudden unwelcome surprise that you're receiving, that you were in the dark about. You were not expecting this tower to come in. It could be that somebody suddenly moved out and you were unaware of it, or unaware that this was going to happen. Whatever happened here was unexpected. Maybe you were having issues because the white dress is here. So maybe there were issues. The white dress can be appearances and keeping up appearances, indicating that there were, you know, problems. The white dress is also about a change in status. Somebody, because this is either your energy or it is theirs, you know. You have the card of solitude, the white dress, the vision. Solitude indicates that somebody may have felt alone, or they just suddenly left, needing or wanting or needing to be alone with their thoughts or to think something through. But I think it's more than that. There was a deception here because the Magician's there. It could be that somebody no longer had confidence. Let's see, the Hangman is over here. And the Hangman can be about blame in this deck, because the fingers are being pointed if you look at the bottom. So maybe they were blaming you for something and left. Maybe you're confused by all of this and you're now blaming them for doing something. It could be that you are in the position of the Hangman, wondering what's true and what's false here. You could be looking at your options for the future with regards to this huge change that has happened in your life. The card of the Vision is a card of unawareness. I mean, this could be a wake-up call, a sudden, you know, awareness. It could be that you maybe are trying to come up with solutions for change, maybe to work on this or to try to repair it. The Vision is something that you personally want to change because you know you need to. You know, it could be that they left. Maybe they were unhappy. Maybe, you know, I mean, it happens. you know, you become a couple, you have kids, you have a family, and then it's like you forget about the relationship. So maybe somebody felt unfulfilled and left the relationship, needing to think about the relationship. We have a time apart here. So somebody indeed did leave, and they may have left quite suddenly. You know, maybe just a short explanation or a short note. I get a note, so somebody got a note. There's a lot of fears. Maybe there's even guilt for having left. Maybe this person feels guilty. This can be a card of guilt. And it could be that they're unable to sleep. It could be, that could be your energy. You might be wanting a new start, or trying to find a solution or a way. Maybe you're in the dark as to how to fix this, because you weren't expecting it. So you don't really know what exactly the problem was. This is something that could have been building over time, but you didn't see it. It could be that you guys just started drifting apart and you didn't put the time into the couple anymore. Something turned this relationship upside down, and it happened over time, but yet this person didn't see it. So one person here didn't see it and didn't realize that the relationship, or didn't want to see it. I mean, could be, that can be a card of denial, that this relationship was falling apart, or that you were drifting apart. And somebody tasted of the forbidden fruit. Somebody took a lover. It's right here. Because they were no longer fulfilled here. And maybe that is, I don't know if you knew about it when they left. If this was happening to you, I'm not sure you knew about that, not immediately. Somebody, I mean, there could be pointing fingers, and there could be, yeah, somebody pointing fingers, a bitterness here, a chip on the shoulder. So here's the decision. Somebody moved out. I mean, this may or may not happen yet. If it hasn't happened yet, you can still save this. You can stop that tower by giving attention to the relationship, and maybe removing the blinders if, you know, if this is happening to you. If it hasn't happened yet, it doesn't have to happen. You can change it. It's happening because somebody wasn't doing anything about it. That's why it's happening. So it's like a wake-up call. So the foundation was not stable, but somebody was in denial of that, possibly. Pretending everything was okay when it wasn't, with the white dress. So it's a very strong possibility. The more I go through the cards, the more I see that somebody was in denial or is in denial, pretending everything is okay when it's not. But maybe you'll find out by internet that somebody changed their status, that your partner changed their status when they were still with you. That could be the first sign that brings in the tower. Possibly. I'm just saying that there's an outside force here that brought in this tower, and it is a wake-up call. But like I said, if that tower moment has not yet happened, you'll know. If you're in denial, you're going to completely resonate with this reading. You can save it from happening. You can still save your relationship. And so, you know, before it gets to that point. And so it's because of the lack of attention to the relationship, I feel, is what happened here. That it kind of, that you grew apart and they drifted off to somebody else. I feel like that was going on for some time. The moon. And so the moon is about cycles, could be mystery. It can be shadowy, you know, situations, gray areas, things being unclear, things that lurk in the shadows. You might feel you're trying to navigate your way through this energy, because I feel like, you know, your eyes have been opened to something, some threat or danger that's stirring up emotions. You might be playing your cards close to your chest, but you still have hope, you know. You may even receive a message of hope. You are seeking direction with the star and the moon. You're like having to navigate your way through some very uncertain and very emotional energies here. And, you know, there can be all kinds of feelings that pass through you as you move through the dark. You will have another opportunity, even if the tower has hit. You will have another opportunity to fix things, because there's another event that happens, but it is turning in your favor, the wheel. And this event is happening to allow you to now be able to close the distance that the tower created, okay, between you. So there's news messages here. You need to be careful not to overthink things, because I see that there will be a lot of negative thinking going on here. Yeah, you may be afraid that you might be afraid that they might cross a boundary again. I feel like this is about a reconciliation. You won't be trusting your person. You're open to talking, though. You're open to talking, but you will be guarded. See where your sword is down, but you keep it nearby. And you have the card of air, so this is telling me that it's going to be very important how you think. So how you think, how you plan, how you solve your problems. This can indicate a lot of negative thinking, thinking the worst. This is about the Six of Swords, so this is about a journey that you feel here might be risky. You still feel threatened, I feel. Both of these cards indicate the presence of some kind of a threat. You're seeking answers and seeking solutions to try to move this to a better place, but there are a lot of negative thoughts and they're all lined up in front of you. You're remembering each and every one of them as you make the journey to unravel a mystery. It's possible that you are going to follow your person one time because she's sneaking off to some rendezvous or sneaking off to do something. She's all covered up in a cloak. She doesn't want to be seen. So her intuition could be telling her to follow this person. So you're going to follow them. You're not believing them. You might think they're pretending here. This person waits. Okay, so there's like a time apart, and then they're going to wait till things cool down. Because, of course, you're upset, you're angry, you found out that they were cheating. Or are having to face that fact, right? You could be feeling powerless. There can be a loss of control here. So this person is waiting for things to cool down, then they're going to reach out to you. So you will hear back from this person who left, and they will have practiced everything they're going to say to you when you meet them. And this is you're going to meet them, and this is them. They have practiced or have been practicing everything they're going to say. This is about it is about working through the issues. It is a renewed interest, and maybe about the removal of the obstacle, about getting past an obstacle or getting past the issues that are between you. This is what the discussion will be about. Here, this is you thinking about this Ace of Coins. Here we know that the Ace of Coins is possible, okay? It is being offered at the release of the devil. So at the release of the third party, they're going to tell you that the third party is no longer in the picture. They want to come back, but they have practiced everything they are going to say to you. And you're not believing them. So I don't think that you turn them away right away. That's a possibility, because I think that you're going to follow them. I keep getting that you're going to follow this person because you want to know the truth and you need to see it with your own eyes. Okay? You're going to receive, when they come here to tell you the other person's no longer there, and they want a new chance with you, and they'll say they'll speak words of love. They'll say, like, even though we're going through a rough patch, my feelings for you haven't changed. Things are going to get better. I promise. That's what you're going to hear. But you're not going to fall for it. You're not believing it. You don't believe that they're going to put effort into this. But you're not saying no right away. You're going to follow them. And you're going to get the truth for yourself. That's what you want. You want the truth here. There's justice. That's what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.